Hey, what's up, family? Today I want to talk to you about two very important things that seem a lot of people are um, following, and that is hope and beliefs. Now, beliefs, from I've been talking to a lot of people, and when I have conversations about people about telling them, about their awareness and consciousness, and having conversations with where they're at in their consciousness structure. And when I explain things, to them, like talk about holidays, for instance. I was talking to a lot of people about holidays and how they viewed them, and different ways on how they can view it. And the thing I always got was, number one, they got defensive about it, and the thing they always told me is, not everybody is going to follow your beliefs. Okay, this is a most common thing that everybody told me. No one is going to follow you, or you can't force them to follow your beliefs. So they were calling my conversation a belief structure. Okay. And you guys don't really even get this either. This is based on the process of individuality. Okay, and the structure on how these organized religions have put in your state of mind to separate you guys. So they created this belief structure. Um, and what a belief structure is pretty much a following structure of um, just a following structure, because um, people will just go by what a leader, or a supposed leader, not really a leader, um, what the supposed leader will tell them. This is what you need to do to brighten your path, or brighten your spirituality, or brighten your belief structure. So they create these scenarios, like for Jesus, for example. They got you following that structure. Now there's truth to it, and like I said, his real name is Yahweh, and his real teachings are in there. But the organized religions have created this Jesus character, and to make you follow. Okay, and that's really how people created this whole belief structure, is by following this character and believing that you have to follow always. And I've talked to a lot of people that will continue to follow. They don't believe that they can be uplifted, or uplifted spiritually, without following this character. And it's really sad. This whole organized religion thing has made it so you cannot become a leader of your spiritual path. And that is the ultimate goal, and very important, to become the leader of your spiritual being, so you know what's really going on. But people aren't allowed to do that in these structures, in these belief structures. And they have to follow this character, and that's pretty much just going to lead them into astray. It's just like what they say. They put that Jesus character as the shepherd, and then all the followers as sheep. And people will even admit that they're sheep. I mean, I'm serious. People will, you'll tell them, or even show them, that it's important to become the leader of your spiritual being, but they'll continue to follow this Jesus character, this shepherd, and they will admit that they're sheep, and they will continue to follow that shepherd. And it don't matter. I mean, it just doesn't matter to them. They continue to be sheep, and that's exactly what they've just brainwashed you guys. Almost I'd say 90% of people are sheeps, are followers of a something. I mean, a belief structure, an organized religion, the matrix system, the work environment, sports, like basketball and football, you know, it's just they're all followers, and the thing about, like with sports, for example, they they watch certain individuals on the sports things and look at them as leaders. Um, you guys act like all these like superstar guys, like for example, because I watch wrestling here and there still because it's still fun, but I don't let it control me. I use it as means of entertainment. If I just want to observe something different, then I'll watch it and observe it. But I don't look as a superstar, higher than me. We're all the same, all different experiences and all different paths. That's the only difference. But the thing is, like there's Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was more back in the day, but like The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin and stuff. They're portrayed as iconic characters. Huge superstar-like characters. And a lot of people in their mindset go, "Oh, he's a leader. He's bigger than I am. Oh, I'm never going to be able to do that. I'm never going to have dreams like that." And that's the kind of thought process that the TV structure gives you, is that these larger-than-life portrayed characters are bigger than you. So it makes you feel like you're a follower, and it feels like you can't really accomplish anything. Some people don't grasp that concept and continue to be a leader, and that's great. But the large majority of people are still sheep. They still are, and they will still follow the structures, still believe these characters are bigger than they are. It's horrible. It really is. It really is. But these belief structures just aren't true at all. And it's pretty much even pointless for me to even have you guys be aware of it, because if you guys aren't aware of it, then you're never going to get out of it. I would highly suggest to get out of a belief structure and get back into a spiritual path of leadership. A spiritual path of leadership is very important, but you have to look within yourself. Even organized religions don't give you that opportunity to look within yourself, because they don't teach you how to look within yourself. That's why they created this Jesus character, so then you can follow that character. Yahweh's teachings, the Jesus character is portrayed by a real person named Yahweh, and his real teachings are in there. And if you can decode them and actually understand them, then you can discover your true spiritual being. But it's so warped and distorted and parable-like that people don't understand it. They don't even know where to begin. And now I'm gonna have to make another video about that now. But yeah, become aware that these beliefs they don't exist. They don't. And become aware when people talk about things you may not understand, or even talk about if they are in the organized religions. Don't look at it as a belief structure, but view it and observe it as a point of view of path choice. A point of view of path choice. And then go from there. Explain to them, kind of get into how they view this belief structure and how they are following it, because they're following it. So kind of give a conversation of why are they following it, okay? And then you can give them pointers and hits and even little parables on what they can become aware of. And that's within, looking within yourself. So that's what I want to talk to you about belief structures and how a lot of people are struggling with this and why a lot of people still aren't waking up, because these belief structures are so strong and so buried in their mind state that they're stuck being sheep. And it's time to be one of those. If you're one of those sheep, it's time to be one of those little sheep. Get curious and go the other way. Go the opposite way. Leave everything behind. Because what happens when you leave everything behind? Oh no, I need food. No, you don't. Because nature will take care of you. You know, everything is there to take care of you. Everything is. And when you pry yourself away from these belief structures and start your path, you're going to find other ones that share the leadership of spiritual being, and it will shine through, and you'll create a herd of leaders, a herd that will change the very structure of everything. So become a leader. Stray away from that shepherd and become a leader. Become a shepherd. Become a leader of your path in spiritual being. That's what I want to talk to you guys about. Remember, you are the key in all of this. Get back into nature, because nature will take care of you. Yeah, so remember, you're the key in all this. One love, 13 to you all, and namaste. Talk to you in a little bit.